What does a Luxembourg fan and a bottle of beer have in common? They are both empty from the neck up. What do you call a Luxembourg fan with half a brain? Gifted. I'm telling you, I'm not making these up. These are on. They're meant to be on like an official Luxembourg joke page. People in Luxembourg are huge fans of de coq. First off, I want to say that I have nothing against people from Luxembourg. To my knowledge and memory, I don't think I've ever been, but I'm sure it's a lovely country. I'm sure people are lovely. Those were just jokes there, and listening to them back, it did sound like I was being a little harsh to them. But anyway, maybe you guys found them funny and you took them for what they were. But anyway, let's get started and outside for the fitness test. Hey, and welcome back to another video here with me, Fitness with Seb. You might be wondering why we're outside on this beautiful day in Northern Ireland. And it is simply because today is another challenge video day. And I was scrolling through the comments and the DMs that I got from my last challenge video, and a lot of yous were asking for me to do another military fitness one, but maybe one that nobody's really heard of. And that's what led me on to today. And we're going to be doing the Luxembourg military fitness test. But before we get started, I would love to know your opinion on these awesome sunglasses. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think and if indeed I'm pulling them off like an absolute champ. Whoopah! So this is my lovely buff notepad, and I've written things down in it to keep myself right and to keep buff. But today we have 6 components of the military test. We need to start off with a seated 3 kilogram ball throw, followed by a sit-ups test, followed by a standing long jump, followed by a 24-meter sprint. Then it's a press-up test, and we finish it all off with a beautiful 2.4 kilometer run. Wish me luck. As I mentioned, today's first part of the fitness test is a seated 3 kilogram ball throw. But because I don't live in Luxembourg, I am not privy to have a 3 kilogram ball, even though I'm pretty sure you can get that pretty much everywhere else. But anyway, instead I have got my trusty York 5 kilograms plate that I used to use with my old bench press. So I'm going to be using that instead of a 3 kilo ball. So I'm feeling good. Hopefully, even though it's a slightly heavier weight, I'll still be able to smash through the target. And let's run over what this actually looks like. And the closest thing that I could find to it was an American video, and it's basically the US military also do something similar, and they have to stand facing away from the direction they're going to throw it in. And basically, but I'll be doing this in a seated position. I have to sit there, and then I have to throw the ball behind myself. And the ideal score to get, the highest score that I can get is 7.1 meters. So from this seated position, I will be going for a throw backwards. So let's see if I can get it. Oh, I got exactly 7.2 meters, which means I passed that part of the Luxembourg military fitness test. The second part of today's challenge, and it is a sit-ups test. So you might notice that here behind me, I have my trusty buff dumbbell. And that's just going to be there to try keep my feet down, like anchored in the ground, because you know whenever you're doing sit-ups and your feet start to come up and all that rubbish. So that is there to help me get through this. I have to get an ideal score would be 74 sit-ups within 2 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty good score to get. But the basic pass is 20 sit-ups, and you also get graded a different score if you get 45. So I'm going to give this my best, and we're going to see how I do. 2 minutes starting now. To be honest with you, I think I lost count around 50. So based on that number alone, you know, I definitely made it over the threshold of the minimum, which I think I said was 20, but I'm still a good bit off that 74 ideal, but pretty sure I got over the required amount to move on. So I'm gonna get stretched off and I'll see you for the next part of the challenge. So let's have a look what's next on the list, and it is indeed the standing long jump. And I am actually really excited for this because I haven't done a standing long jump since the days whenever I was at school and we did athletics in the summer. So the fact that that is actually part of a military fitness test, I think that's awesome because it's totally something different. So let's go over the rules of the standing long jump. I have to have both my feet planted in the ground, and I can have a downward starting position to get that tension through the quads, and then one explosive leap forward, and that will count as my one-off standing long jump. The best score that I can get is 2.5 meters. Then the next step down is 2 meters, and then the basic pass is 1.55 meters. So let's give it a go. So let's take off the shoes and plant them exactly where that was. Let's have a look how I did. Oh. That checks in at 2.01 meters. That lovely 200, 2 meters, 0.1. Sorry, 2.01 meters. Woo! Just as per usual, if you actually get a shot of look up, you'll see that we're about to get of course, the rain clouds of Northern Ireland. And if you're here from Northern Ireland yourself, please subscribe and like the video. Let's help each other out. But let's get back to the challenge. And the next part of this fitness test is a 24-meter sprint. Starting from a prone position, I have to get up and sprint those 24 meters. And I believe the best score, the highest grade I can get, is if I get it, I've forgotten, so I'll edit that in for you guys afterwards. So now I have to measure out my 24 meters. So as I said, I have to start from a prone position. We've marked out 24 meters, and I just have to have one straight sprint from a prone position. So let's give it a go. Behind the line, hands up. 3, 2, 1. That felt good. I guess we'll see once I'm editing through if I pass that or not. But because of the impending doom that's coming up, let's move on to our next exercise. So now we are on to our 5th component of the fitness challenge. And as promised, it starts raining, but we're going to keep pushing through because we are in the zone. Wow, the basic pass is 18 in 2 minutes, and then 36 in 2 minutes is the medium, and then the ideal score is 64. But let's get going in our lovely slush puppy of a day, starting in 3, 2, 1. And that's me. Again, I lost count somewhere around. I got over 36, and then that's where it just stopped. but I guess we'll see how I did once I get the editing going. But again, I feel good.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Put in the time, pay the entry fee. Bro on the rise, yeah, he kinda nice. Inside of my mind, no one's real as me. Lately, life has been gorgeous. Wake up to clear, my eyes hit recorded. Praise up to God, I ain't chasing no swinging the miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted. Disconnected, I've been cordless, I've been cordial, I've been exploring. I got a whole lot, but somehow I want more.
So again, I just want to explain that we're recording this at the time of the coronavirus pandemic, and due to the quarantine and the lockdown, it's a little hard for me to go out for a 2.4k run. So instead, we have a nice driveway here, and I will count touching my car as the start point. Race down to the bottom of the driveway, and we've calculated out how many times I need to do to get my 2.4 kilometers. There's a bit of a curve and a bit of an incline, but don't worry about that. So I have to come back, touch the car, run back down, come up, and so on. And the best score, the best time I can get in this is 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Realistically, I'm going to aim for it because I'm a legend, but we'll see how I do. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching this so far, and you can wish me luck because we've got a time lapse starting in 3, 2, 1. See you soon. That's it, we got it. We got it in 10 minutes and 57 seconds. Oh boy. As you can tell, cardio was really not my forte. I'd much rather be in the gym. I'd much rather be in the gym doing press-ups. That's a lie, I'd rather be doing weights. So that concludes today's Luxembourg military fitness test. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe while you're there. Hit the notifications bell. Stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time. Hey, so I've been asked by a number of you guys how my kittens have been getting on, so I thought I would start to include little snippets of their day-to-day lives right at the end of my videos. Enjoy.